Hello everyone, it's your favorite digital marketer here, Chappell, and we're going to be covering exactly what you need to do and know with TikTok ads if they are not spinning. So many of you have this actual issue. We get this comment all the time, and so many people DM us on Instagram at @RealChaseChappell asking how can we get our TikTok ads to spend. We've done everything, we've tried everything. What is it that's not making it actually spin? So let's go ahead and break down those exact things you need to know. That way you can actually get your TikTok ads to spin and start converting, because we all know TikTok has a huge opportunity as a platform to generate sales and results for your brand or business. All right, so if your TikTok ads are not spending, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna break down the 8 things that you can start trying out to see if your TikTok ads will spend. The first one, which is the most obvious one, is increasing your budget. Sometimes your budgets are set too low. If they're at 20 daily and you sell a product that's say $60 or $100, TikTok will automatically scan your webpage and know that maybe it can't spend $20 a day and expect to get you a result. So it's gonna want you to spend more than what your actual product cost is in some cases. So the first thing to try is actually double your budget. See if it'll actually start spending. If it doesn't, increase it some more to see if you'll get delivery out of your actual ads. Now, if you can't get delivery out of the actual ads and it's still not spending no matter how much you increase it, you should staircase your spend across your ad groups. And what I mean by that is if you have 4 ad groups, what you would do is you would do $20 on one ad group, $30 on the next one, $40, $50, $60. And this is gonna basically show you what spend level you need to be at initially to get the ads to spend. Sometimes $20 doesn't work. Sometimes $40 doesn't work. It's usually maybe $50 that actually gets the ads to start spending. So you staircase your spend to identify where your spend is. And once it's actually starting to spend, you'll know what ad group budgets you need to set going forward initially when you're launching your ads, so that way you can get the delivery to happen with your actual spending. The third thing is actually having 2 creatives in your ad group. Sometimes a lot of people add like 5, 10 different ads, and that's okay to do on Facebook ads because the system's pretty optimized. They'll know how to deliver the spend between the different creatives to find out what's working. TikTok isn't yet that efficient, and if you have too many creatives in there with a very small budget, it's not going to spend at all. If you launch 5 ads and you only have 20 daily, it's going to have a very hard time of spending. Whereas if you have 2 actual ad creatives, you're going to be more likely to actually get spend delivery because the system only has to optimize between 2 different ads to find results for you. Now, the second thing here is sometimes people will have 2 ads and it won't deliver, or they'll only have 1. A good strategy is to have a 1 ad that's actually a spark ad, which means it's been an authorized post from an influencer or it's an authorized post from your actual page. The second one is a non-authorized post, which is just you uploading the content into TikTok ads directly and having that as an ad as well, where you write the copy and you actually put in the custom link and everything there. This is a strategy that allows you to actually see if you'll get delivery based off spark or non-spark. We see this work a lot of times when, brands actually make these adjustments, go down to 2 creatives per ad group and have 1 creative where they actually wrote the custom copy, the second one an authorization post from either an influencer or their page. They'll start to see delivery. And number 4 is switching from purchase conversions down to add to cart and letting that run for 2 to 3 days. If you're not getting any delivery, even after making those adjustments so far, switch to add to cart. Give it 2 to 3 days and see if your spend starts to go through. And if it does, great. You can switch back to purchase conversions after a few days and your spend delivery should start performing. And number 5, make sure you have all of the placements turned off besides TikTok. You want to have TikTok ads as the only placement, because if you're running an actual creative that doesn't fit the other platform replacements, it's not going to deliver and the ad group just won't even run. It's not as efficient as just automatically choosing TikTok for you, so you need to select TikTok as a placement standalone. And number 6 is turning off comments. Sometimes these videos are getting lots of negative engagements, so what you can do is end up turning off the comments altogether, which is going to allow you to deliver. Sometimes people will start spending, but then all of a sudden there's a drop off a few days later and then it's done. Well, that could be from negative feedback, it could be from the ad not performing, it could be due to a lack of budget, the system not understanding how to optimize your ad. That's why you want to start making those changes that we've already gone over, as well as looking at turning off your comments to get the delivery to happen. And number 7, which is probably one of the most important ones that a lot of people overlook and don't really read into, and it's making sure your actual TikTok ads are policy compliant. This is huge because TikTok is very sensitive to certain types of creative. You don't want to have, an overwhelming amount of graphics or text in your videos. You also want to make sure it's very TikTok-y. You don't want to be actually, TikTok's motto is don't create ads, create TikToks. So it needs to fit the TikTok actual vibe and formula for how a post looks on the actual feed. And not only that, but you're going to want to make sure you read into each individual policy. There's lots of different policies on what style of creatives you can have and what you can actually have in there. And there's a lot of industries that are prohibited or you got to get approval for. So always make sure to read the policy, see what you're allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do. The most common one I see is it says, landing page, not up to policy, and people are like, why can't I run my ads? It's not an ad issue, it's not a TikTok issue, it is a landing page issue because you don't have your shipping information, your actual terms or conditions, or your privacy policy and additional info about the actual product, or it's misleading and the pricing is not the same as what you have in your ad. So you always need to make sure this stuff's lined up and have complete full information on your actual landing page. So that way you can actually get the system to deliver. Look for the notifications to see if in the ads manager, there's any issues or, pointing to or alluding to the fact that it's a landing page or an ad or a policy compliance issue. If so, you should go ahead and make adjustments and get that fixed. It could also be related to copyrighted music. TikTok's getting really more serious about making sure copyrighted music isn't used in ads. So you need to make sure that you're finding, trends and sounds that are available to use for, commercial where you can actually run them in your ads. And number 8, this one's very simple. Just make sure that you have budget in your ad account. Lots of times people just, set their payment schedule to manual and they'll run out of budget and then they'll think that their ads aren't spending. They'll make all these adjustments and not realize that they actually have to switch to automatic payments or they have to upload additional budget into their actual ads manager. And if you made it to this part of the video, we're gonna go over a live example with one of my students where we literally break down why his TikTok ads are not spending, as well as you can actually see exactly how his structure is. So that way you can get a better idea of what you could do in your own unique scenario. So I highly recommend to actually try out these 8 tips, as well as watch this in full. So that way you can get the full understanding of exactly how to get your ads to start spinning so you can get results and scale.
Hey, Chase, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. So I got just a couple quick questions. We have, let me just jump into kind of what we're doing ads wise. We're kind of just running a bunch of traffic here to our one channel. We have kind of 2 TikTok channels. Let's go to this one. So we have 2 TikTok channels. One is much larger than the other. So this one has about 67,000. The other one is more of a behind the scenes of how we do this type of channel. It's kind of like a how-to about how we did content like this. And it's got about 500 people. So it's just it's pretty new. But what we thought we would do is leverage this audience. So we were going to post some ads or videos here that kind of promoted you to go to the other accounts to kind of learn more about the how-to of how we did a TikTok channel account like this. So one, I just don't know if that's a good idea. And 2, if we're going to try to promote that, would we run ads from this bigger account or could we run ads from the other accounts and just promote this video? I thought I saw there's a way to do that.
Yeah, that's everything you mentioned is good. I have a perfect strategy for this. All you need to do is on the other account, you just tag this account and all of the followers on this one, the video on the other account will be showing up on their feed and it's going to say people you follow are tagged in this video.
Okay, so I just go to the smaller account.
Yeah, so that's one way the For You page delivers content is basically if somebody's tagged that you follow, you're naturally going to be more interested in that content automatically. So just make sure every single post you'll put on the other account is tagging this page. And over time, every single person who follows this account will eventually see that content. Okay,
that's awesome. Yeah, and I'll let me pull the other one up. Yeah, this one's only got 545. So you would actually load the video here and then just tag it with
so yeah, and literally as you're creating the video and about to publish it, it'll say tag people.
Got it. Okay. And then is there any best practice as far as uploading? Because I know there's some of the search stuff and the how-to and all that. Since a lot of our stuff is just a how-to video, anything as far as hashtags or how to get more of that? I know that's kind of changed recently.
Yeah, click on one of the videos. Yeah, I mean, you're fine with how you're structuring it right now.
Yeah, we had this was more of an ad that we ran here, which was online coaching, helping coaches build out a community, that kind of thing. I just don't know if there's anything we should put in the text or visually up here. This was how to grow your coaching business to 6 figures.
Are you logged into this account right now?
No, I'm logged into this one, but
okay. I was going to say we could look at the analytics for the videos.
And is it so we wouldn't post the same video to both this account and do both, or would you think just tagging would be effective enough?
Yeah, I'd do both strategies. I mean, they're both going to help.
I have no idea why there's nothing.
Yeah,
Oh,
this one
since
was
the
just
third.
recently. Yeah.
We just
Well,
haven't been really consistent with this one. The other account we post every day, and we've been posting for 2 years.
okay. Yeah, there you go. That makes
So this
sense.
one's got all the views. Like we've got a couple that have done really well. So just trying to like we just have this huge traffic source, and we Instagram is the same. We have about 60,000 on Instagram for this account. So there's just like this huge pool of people that already know my wife Lindsay here, and she's doing the coaching and the training on how to do what she did with these channels.
Yeah, you can
So
you can retarget these video views now. They just released this feature in the ads manager on TikTok.
okay, and so I'd run it from this account.
Yeah, you can retarget all these video viewers.
Okay, so I've got two things. I'm going to post it on here, tag the other account, and then I guess I could load it in here as well, maybe with like a different thumbnail and a different text on it or something.
Yeah, absolutely. And then like if you're going to essentially retarget these video views, you just create an audience, and then essentially it's called like business account, and then you can retarget all of these people on this page, even profile visitors or likes or engagements.
Okay, but I can only do it from like an ad account that's attached to this.
That'd be right. Yep, that's
okay,
correct.
cool. All right. I think that's everything I had. We were doing a different product here with a Web3 training. This is working okay. I think I'm going to kill like this one audience, and then maybe just try like another 4 or 5. But I bumped it from 15 to 50 today because this one was doing like $2 leads, and it seemed to work pretty well. So I'm just going to see. There's an event later tonight, so I was just kind of pushing it today. I know you're not supposed to change it that dramatically. So I don't really have any thoughts on that other than I think I was going to kill that. And this one's probably pretty high too, but I'll probably leave this for another day. You said leave it for like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, because it could come down.
Okay. I'll just leave everything on then. All right. That's everything I had. This is super helpful with the TikTok. I'm glad I brought that up.
For sure. Awesome.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, Bruce. Thanks. Hey, what's going on, AC?
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Listen, I got good news and bad news. The good news is our account on TikTok finally broke 1,000 followers. So it's been
boom. Congrats.
Doing well. Our videos have been picked up some traction, which is awesome. The bad news is our ads just are not clicking at all.
No spend?
Yeah, on Monday, I joined the conversation here on Monday, and I followed, your playbook, and that is these ad groups down here. And
yeah, they're not spinning. It looks like, right?
It hurts.
Let's see. Today. All right. So yeah, no spend right now. Let's go to the campaign. We'll just run through these things real fast. Which campaign is it?
The conversions with your name on it. Chappell 719. There you
go. All right. And then the budget is set to ad set level?
Yeah.
Or the ad group level?
Yeah.
All right. Then we need to staircase these as the next step. So basically, there's a chance that your ads won't deliver at 20 because the system doesn't think you can get any results at 20 daily. So it just won't spend it at all. So one of the things is staircasing the actual spend. I don't know why it's not loading here. But what you would do is you go 20, 40, 60, 80, or you do 20, 30, 40, 50, like whichever one you're more comfortable with. So I would adjust these other ones, right?
Sure.
And basically, if one delivers at like, say, $50 daily, and then the rest don't, then you know that like your minimum threshold is going to have to like be around that number to start with until you get optimized.
Gotcha.
The next thing is, let's go to, groups. So that was one. So you're going to make those adjustments. 2 is adding in another creative. You need 2 creatives in each for now.
Okay.
And preferably 1 Spark and 1 non-Spark, because this is going to essentially rule out all factors for no spend.
I can do that.
Because if we do like all of these things, then like it's eventually guaranteed to spend, because there should be no other reason why I wouldn't.
So just add the Spark into
1 Spark and 1 non in each of these. So 2 ads, basically. You're going to staircase the spend. Okay. And then if you can hit edit on one of these, it won't let me click edit. For some reason, I think your Zoom pulled through a browser. Yeah, there you go. All right. Then let's go down. All right, conversion. Everything's good here. Okay, that's fine. Let's go to the next audience for me. Another factor is just making sure each audience type is actually different.
Sure.
All right, this one's different. All right, good. So yeah, basically then it's just going to be your budgets. Then go to the next one here. All right, yeah, you're good. So essentially you just have those different audiences, move the budgets up, have one Spark and one non-Spark. Let's go ahead and check your ad level just to see if there's anything that's telling us that the ad is not available to run. Or let's just watch one of these videos. Hit edit on this.
If your go-to drink is a sugary soda, latte, or tea, and you're trying.
All right, that's fine. All right, so let's just duplicate, add in a Spark, and then that's really the only two things I see for why it wouldn't be spending.
So should I create new ad groups, just duplicate these ad groups, or just throw them into this existing?
Yeah, just add them into the existing ones, because all you need to do is just up the budgets on a few of these and it'll start to get delivery.
Okay.
Now, in the rare case that it doesn't get delivery, even after those changes, the only thing you need to do is just basically duplicate this again and then just pull back your optimization events add to cart for like 2 days.
Sure. I can do that.
Cool. Awesome.
All right, Chase, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Cheers.
And if you made it to the end of the video, I really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. We put a lot of effort and research into these videos, and we have access to hundreds of ad accounts on Facebook and TikTok. So we're always learning and actually gaining data from our clients. So that way we can share this knowledge and pass it on to you. So that way you can have results as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Cheers and bye all. Hey, if you made it to the end of this video, then I know you're an ambitious learner and you're looking for more. So go ahead and click this video here. I hand selected it for you.